probably going to have some folks join us as we go along, but we don't want to get too far behind. We have a lot of information to share and learn from you as well today. My name is Kelly Bricker, and I am the chairperson for the board of directors for the International Ecotourism Society. I'm also an associate professor at the University of Utah. That's my real job. And I also work for the Global Sustainable Tourism Council as chair of that board as well. And so we're here today to present some things and also to share quite a few ideas with you all. To get started, we thought we'd introduce ourselves, a little bit about our backgrounds and why we're actually walking you through this workshop, what sort of experiences we have to bring to the forefront so that we can kind of give you an idea of who we are and what we come to the table with today. As I mentioned, my different roles, I've been involved with tourism since 1984. I'm pretty ancient, actually, and I've worked for incentive travel companies and worked for an adventure travel company called Sobek Expeditions, which is now Sobek Mountain Travel, really a long time ago in various countries around the world. I also started a company with several partners, and we'll talk a little bit about that today to share some ideas with you, a company called Rivers Fiji. And that's located in the country of Fiji, and it's a whitewater rafting and sea kayaking program. So I'm going to bring some of my experiences with that small business aspects to you today. I'd like to introduce our team here, and by the way, we're all TIES board members and want to share our experiences there. But Glenn Jen-Paul, if you can go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Yes, yeah. Hi, I'm Glenn Jan-Paul. I'm from Costa Rica. I actually hold dual citizenship. I was born in Los Angeles, California. And I am the president of the National Association of Ecotourism in Costa Rica, which is a national organization of ecotourism, but we're very involved internationally in projects, conferences, things like this. I'm also a coffee producer. I grow organic shade-grown coffee in Costa Rica, which is called Café Finca Rosa Blanca. And I have two boutique hotels, one in the Central Valley, which is called Finca Rosa Blanca, because that's where the coffee is. And I have another hotel on the west coast, Pacific Ocean side of Costa Rica, which is called Arenas del Mar. Between those two hotels, Caneco and partially working with guys, like everybody in this room, I'm very busy, but love my work, so thank you.
Thank you, and I'd like to introduce Masaru Takayama from Japan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Masaru. I'm from Japan, so I'm like one of the foreigners who have access to Korea for the shortest distance. For me, it's like a 90-minute flight, so I do come to Korea a lot. What I do in Japan, I'll be wearing two hats today. One is Japan Ecology Association, which is the world. We only have one ecology association in the world that as far as I know, because normally it falls under ecological society or associations. So we're promoting in Japan, but we also work with other countries to promote good practices of world-leading ecologists, which I'll be talking a little bit later. And I also own Eco Travel Agency. I'm also a land operator based in Kyoto, Japan. What we do is not only the tours in Kyoto, the ancient city of Japan, but also taking people to rural areas. We like to see ourselves as responsible land operators, which I'll be talking more in depth today. So I'm very happy to see you and looking forward to exchanging ideas.
Thank you, Masato. To get started today, what we'd like to do is just introduce the International Ecotourism Society. This is the oldest and largest ecotourism society in the world. It started in 1990, and I just wanted to give you a brief background so you kind of know where we're coming from and the type of groups that we represent. And then we'd like to learn from you and learn who you are all associated with and affiliated with and what you'd like to get out of this workshop. But TIES sort of coined a definition of ecotourism in 1990, and this is probably one of the simplest and most widely used definitions out there today. Very simple, but is chock full of principles that support this definition. What do we do as an organization? We have a mission to really, we like to think of ourselves as sort of a place where people come together around the issues associated with ecotourism. So we engage, and we do that through our professional network. We have an awesome website that if you're ever looking for different professionals that are doing ecotourism work around the world in your region, you can go to the website and there's a giant map there, and you can find people that are doing everything from tour operations to hotel operations to land management, all kinds of things. And so we really keep that up to date through our membership, and we like to be that network, that go-to place for you to help serve you in your ecotourism endeavors. We also like to promote education, and we do that through workshops like this. We also do that through our partners in various associations around the world that hold workshops, conferences, try to provide them with information. We write books. We just recently finished a book on how tourism impacts the Millennium Development Goals. As an organization, we brought quite a few people in the industry together to look at case studies around the world on that subject matter. We also have created various tools like what an ecotourism traveler might need to think about as they seek out ecotourism products around the world, so your travel makes a difference promotions. We also create opportunities for professionals, so if you were to join the organization as a professional member, we put you in the network, and people looking for your expertise can find you. So we try to be a place where you can be found as well for your contributions to ecotourism. And we also have an annual conference, and the conference originated it actually originated in Oslo, Norway a few years back. And since then, we've tried to hold a conference every year. We focused the conference on North America initially because North America needs a lot of help with its ecotourism endeavors, especially the country that I'm from, the United States. So we were targeting the places that really wanted to grow in ecotourism. Now the conference is really an international conference, and about every other year we go overseas. So this year it's in Monterey, California, which is a great destination, and it just happens to be next weekend. So we're busily finalizing all preparation for that. But it's another opportunity for education. And during that conference we offer workshops, we offer really cutting edge sessions on some great practices that people are engaged in, as well as talk about some of the challenges that we face in ecotourism today. So it's a great combination of bringing people together. We also like to think that as an organization we inspire. And part of our work today, with my board members sitting beside me and with your enthusiasm for this topic area, we hope that you'll find inspiration in the work that you're doing, find new ideas, and go forward in the context of the work that each of you do. So your contributions today are as much, or if not more important than what we're going to be presenting to get that discussion started. If you want to get involved with TIES, there's several ways to do that. Certainly you can become a member and you'll get every new initiative and blog site and all the information that comes with that. You can also learn and share your ideas. So when conferences occur, we'd love to have your case studies. We invite people from all over the world to participate in that in various capacities. And we'd be excited to learn and share your knowledge in the work that we do. Also on our website, we highlight various projects, new initiatives, people that have received awards for ecotourism. We want to get the word out there, and we want to make sure that the work you're doing is getting promoted and it's getting its due course in the news, because the more news about it, the more excitement that we can generate. So we're really about that. You can also spread the word, and if people are interested in ecotourism and kind of want to know what it's all about, whether they're a traveler or a student or a government person, send them to our website. There's a lot of resources there, and that's free. There's no charge there, but we would encourage people to spread the word about the network opportunities that this site and our affiliate blogs and information on Facebook and such share. So those are different ways. Some of the benefits of being a member actually are, of course, being a part of this global network. I think it's a very exciting time for ecotourism. There's so much growth, and we want people to be a part of that. The more people that are engaged, the more ideas that are generated, the more work that can get done in helping conserve conservation and all the initiatives that support ecotourism principles. We also feel that there's capacity building opportunities. We've hosted several workshops geared towards specific needs. We have a whole workshop network that we do. We've held workshops in the Bahamas and places like Hilton Head, which most people envision as a golf destination, that are really trying to get ecotourism off the ground. So we really work with other associations. We've come to Korea, I think 3 times now, and worked with Ecotourism Korea in sharing what we can bring to the table from different parts of the world. So that's another capacity building is another aspect of the organization. And then marketing benefits. Certainly by being a member, you can market your product, get it out there, get the word out there, tell stories about the good work that you're doing, and we want to highlight that. So all of those are sincerely areas that we want to help with. Our conference has really grown to, we've gone way beyond the initial definitions of ecotourism. We've expanded to include our neighbors in sustainable tourism, because we feel like at the destination level, you must be a part of a larger network that's all working towards a sustainable future. So in the conference, we're trying to build knowledge, not just to the niche market that we may cater to, but to expand that to the greater tourism industry. Again, the networking potential there is amazing, and lots of people have grown personally and helped their business through our networking opportunities. And then inspiring change. You know, we hear stories from all over the world about the excellent and out-of-the-box work that people are doing with new ideas. So we're very excited about that. And just before going forward, I think much more, we're going to go ahead and do this little exercise, because I know we're going to be tight for time today. But we want you to get to know each other. So we have a little exercise. And maybe it's to get you moving first thing in the morning, you know, and kind of get you feeling comfortable with each other. But we know that the brain trust sitting out here in front of us is pretty incredible. So we ask that you walk around the room, or you can sit at your table. Probably walking around might be a little bit more fun. And we've asked you to find out, actually, isn't that a great numbering system? I don't know what happened there, but there's really about 6 pieces of information we'd like you to find out from at least one other participant. And if you have a chance to find out from 2 participants, that's even better. But you might need, I don't know, at my age, I need a little piece of paper and need to jot this down. But if you can challenge yourself to try to remember these things. But obviously, we want to know your name. We want to know what you do, you know, in your professional life. What kind of things are you involved in? Something you love, something that makes you happy. And then on maybe a little bit more professional level, we want to know what you'd like to get, you know, kind of why you signed up for this workshop. There's, probably 300 things going on today. Why did you choose this, and what are you hoping to get out of this? And then lastly, in thinking about your own projects, or maybe why you're here, what would you like to do within that project over the next 5 years? Kind of where do you see what's your vision for the work that you're doing over the next 5 years. So do the best you can. We're going to take about 10 minutes to do this. And I will say on your, get ready, set, go. And then we'll come back together and you'll introduce the person that you call.